Isn't it so cute? And I'm already in my gym stuff because I'm going to go with Jasmine. Oh, I keep putting my hand over there. I'm going with Jasmine. She's leaving at 8 o'clock. And I'm going to go on a long walk. I was going to take Harley, but we decided we're going to take him tonight instead. So that's fine. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to edit today. I'm really excited for that. So, yeah. So you have a nice day. I'll see you
Well,
later.
good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas. How beautiful is this backdrop that I've got here? So today is going to be a day mostly at my desk, mostly editing, and I just thought I'd bring you out on this walk with me. It's freezing, really very cold, but I thought let's just have a little bit of a catch up whilst we're on this walk. I might have to turn it the other way because it's quite muddy and I don't have wellies on, I have my trainers on because this is supposed to be me getting my exercise, although I've spent a lot of the time podcasting and doing other things, so I'm not quite walking as fast as I should because otherwise I'd be like down this at the thing to you. So Vlogmas, I've said that completely wrong, my mouth's not working. Vlogmas. Some of you reached out and said you really enjoyed yesterday's video, and I don't know what day this is now, can't remember. I think I've got one other to edit, so it would have been a couple of days ago now. But you said you really enjoyed it. Oh God, I've got to take you this way. You said you really enjoyed it. And it was the most simple, I think I need to cross. It was the most simple video that I've made in a long time, because it's just, I just sat down and chatted, and loads of you said, I really like that. We're trying to edit them. I'm struggling here, guys. Trying to edit them is taking so much time. I've got some technical issues, so I'm definitely going to keep it simpler, if that's all right with you. I think when we're doing our travel, oh my gosh, yeah, uphill, getting out of breath. When we're doing our travel, I'll probably make them more vloggy and a bit more cinematic, because I do really enjoy that creation side. But at the minute, I was feeling the pressure from time of year, work. Anybody else? Anybody else feeling that pressure? So yeah, I'm not going to talk for much longer because I get very out of breath, and this is quite a steep hill. Can we just appreciate that moment? And I've already come a really long way. As you could probably tell from my fluffy hair, it was looking amazing this morning. And I thought you guys are going to look and say, look at her, she looks great. And she doesn't anymore. But I'll get home, I'll get myself sorted out, and I'll talk to you more from my desk. How about that? Because I've got something to tell you and to show you. Look at him. I decided I'm going to sit here and do some work for a little while, and he thought he'd join me. How cute. Got my coffee, got my pastry, Christmas music. Well, I'm going to make a confession. I've had a little snooze. So I do get very tired. I used to get so much worse, but because I've had my walk this morning, I'm now, I thought I'll just go and meditate just for 10 minutes. And then I woke up to, it sounded like Denzel Washington. I'm not really sure that he actually does meditation music, you know what I mean? But I've woken up, my hair's a bit of a mess and all that. But anyway, I wanted to share this moment with you. I've just had my muscle food delivered. And probably should have got my doodle, but anyway, I just wanted to show you. So I use these a lot, and the best thing for me to eat, I'm not gonna lie, is generally meat, just normal plain ordinary meat as it is. So they deliver it to the door. I find it so much cheaper. You can buy a really nice rump steak for like £2.50, whereas you get it in the shops and it's a lot more expensive than that. And they are generally all, I don't know if I'm going to be able to lift this out with one arm or not. They're generally all organic, or, you know, you have to look it up, but a lot of them are organic, grass-fed and stuff like that. Grass-fed, in case you don't know, has a much higher incidence of vitamin K2 in it, which is something that we need to get the calcium out of our blood and into like our bones and stuff. Somebody like me doesn't have great bones. Okay, K2 will take some of that, thank you. So I'm going to have a little look what's in here. So it comes all in a refrigerated bag. And I remember last time that I did one of these sorts of food haul things, you guys loved it. Oh my God, it is heavy. the man said to me, it's quite heavy. And I was like, it's all right, I'm strong. And I thought, if I can't pull this indoors, oh, look at that. Something for free. It probably contains gluten. I don't know what that is, but that was a little gift from them. Thanks for that, Muscle Food. Milk, soya. Doesn't have any gluten. That's good. So Nathan can probably eat that. I doubt very much that I can. But yeah, I said to the man, I said, look, I said, I am strong. I thought, I can't like let Muscle Food deliver their food and me not be able to pull it indoors. Oh, there's two. There's another one. Look at that. So it all comes in a refrigerated thing. So I was able to leave a red hot minute. So inside here, oh, this is new. I've got new bags. So in here, you're not going to believe the amount of food that I got for £66. It's crazy. Now some of them are ready meals, and these I got these because they come in as part of a. Look at me, needs to be doing my makeup. They come as part of like a hamper, they call it, and there were so many hampers. Some of them Jasmine will eat if they've got gluten in. Some of them are a bit spicy for her, so I've got somebody I can give those to, if that's the case. Yeah, see that high protein satay chicken, that's got wheat flour in it. But it's just because I was ordering what I was ordering, they give you so much other stuff. High protein sweet chili, and they, to give you an idea, so this is just a complete ready meal, and it's got per pot 353 calories, and that's got loads of, that's a proper nice rounded dinner. We've got some, look at these rump steaks. So one of these is about 170 grams, and per 100 grams they're 125 calories. So if you're doing a calorie diet, but I don't tend to, but look at the marbling on it. It's like really nice and good meat, good quality meat. About like, are you frightened? Because I'm quite worried now. Oh, we've got this one, southern fried diced chicken. This was lovely last time, and this is wheat free. You know what you could do with it? You could make that with some stir fry, like, you know, the stir fry packets you can get from like Sainsbury's and that. Just pop it in a pan, give it a little fry. Nice. But this isn't supposed to be a cooking channel today, and this video is quite long, so I'm going to sort this out, and then let's go and have a chat at my desk, because I need to get to my desk now that I've had that snooze. I'm really behind with editing and uploading today's videos.
Somewhere good and somewhere bad, somewhere happy, somewhere
We'll have a little foxtrot then. It's been a long time since I've danced, and I don't know if you're a dancer, but I have missed it. So foxtrot and dance and me, gosh, yeah, I miss it. But I've got myself all warm now. So anyway, I'm sitting down here. I'm going to have a little bit of a chat with you guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the situation here with Tier 3 in Medway. So that's where we live. It's a part of Kent, which is a group of towns. In case you're from over in the pond, you're not in the pond, over the pond. I know a lot of you watch from the United States. Now, Kent is a sort of like a state or a county, as we call it here, and within that is the Medway towns, which is where I live, and we've just been given the highest prevalence of Crohn's disease. That's me. Coronavirus within the whole of the UK. Apparently there's somewhere in Wales, but the amount per 100,000 is less, so it's to do with population as well, so if you know what I mean. Now we are quite nervous, quite understandably so. So what that means for us, we're in Tier 3, and there's certain things that we can't do. So we can't go to the pub for a drink. The pubs are all closed. If you go to the coffee shop, you have to have a takeaway. So I've got my coffee here in my class of 2018 mug, and I just froth mine up with one of them whizzers you can get from Amazon for £5. I sound like I'm on a shopping channel today, don't I? I'm totally not. But yeah, we are quite nervous now. They've advised us obviously to keep working, and there's a whole big debate, isn't there, about the economy and what do you do? Do you go back to work? Do you stay at home? I've got Harley in the office with me. Thank goodness he sleeps with Jasmine. So yeah, I'm just feeling quite nervous about it at the moment, and I also feel quite sad. I don't think, actually I need to talk to you. Yesterday I didn't talk to you much at all. I was struggling yesterday. I struggled quite a bit yesterday and I felt quite emotional. I ended up having an absolutely brilliant day. By the time I went to bed, I was on top of the world. I'd gone and I'd done some things that made me feel better and spoken to some people that make me feel better, and I was back up there again. But I didn't want to speak to you being so down. I felt like at any minute I was going to have tears, and that's not good. That's not what I wanted to do, to bring on this channel. But that said, I am very real, and I do think that sometimes it's important to not gloss over too much the taboo subjects. But what I don't want to do is create a whole massive debate between people. Because obviously there's very much like, what do we do right now? Do we carry on? You know, Christmas is coming. I'm really well prepared for Christmas, and I was back before these stats got so bad again. So I'm really lucky with that. But I do think it's so sad that we're not going to be going out. Like Christmas Eve, I'm going to be home alone. Normally I'd be fine with that. But Christmas Eve is like my special day, you know. I'll probably come on and chat to you guys and maybe do a live or something if I am home alone. So I did book to go to the pub. We were going to go to the pub for dinner and to stay for a few drinks. But unless something changes, we've got 6 days to go until the government announces what's happening next. Is it really the 10th of December today? Oh, you'll be seeing this a couple of days in advance because I'm a bit behind. But yeah, I was really overwhelmed yesterday, and it was work stuff as well as the whole COVID situation, and I was feeling like, to be honest, I was having a real wobble as well about where's my future going, because sometimes I upload on this channel and the videos are a massive success. I've got, you know, over 1 million views on this channel, and then there's, you know, you spend hours, like all day. It can take me all day to do one video, especially with the technical issues I've got going on at the minute, which look like they're going really well today by the looks of it. We're just downloading the Bosnia footage. I'm so excited to edit that. Promise myself, and if I have to pull late ones, it's a non-entity. I cannot do that anymore. I used to work like morning, noon and night. I just can't do it anymore. I just get too tired. So it can take me all day sometimes to put a video up, and then I'm like, oh, it's got 15 views, you know, and then others have got hundreds of thousands, and you're like, how is that even a thing? So sometimes you do feel a bit, oh, and I think that's just normal, and it isn't imposter syndrome. It's not that at all. It's just like, where is my time best spent? Because I love working, but I also love being a success. And I'm just like, this little book, I'm going to get it. Hang on a minute, because I want to show you this. This little book that we produced this year, which was such, I'm just holding it in my hand. It feels so good. I've got some that are limited edition. This is black and white cover. I've got some that are coloured. That photograph is a colour photo. Sorry, we got interrupted. That was my accountant calling up, and you can't not answer the phone to the accountant. So yeah, this little book was such a lovely thing to produce, and I really felt as though, for me, this is my absolute calling. It feels like I've got a few things that are my passion, but this is my absolute calling. And ultimately, like, I want you guys to come along on the journey with all this book thing. And I sat and took some time to write the list of books that I want to produce, and there's quite a lot of them. And I'm thinking, between this and, you know about my doctorate that I'm starting, but I will speak to you again about that just quickly in a second. So I'm just a bit, wow, my brain was like that. But then today I thought, one thing at a time. I need to set myself some schedules. I do work all the time, which is, I've got to stop that. And it's important to me that I make sure I get out and try and look after my health. And all right, today was exceptional because it wiped me out completely. And that's, you know, that does happen. That's not exceptional. But so I sort of sat and took some time and had a little bit of a think and just tried to get my brain clear, you know, and what are we going to do if one of us contracts it in this house? You know, it's such a common thing now. So many people have either got it or know someone that's got it, or someone that's had it, or such and such has died of it. And it's just such a frightening thought. Are you frightened of it? Because I have moments when I think it'll be all right. I know it'll be fine. And, you know, I've been pretty much in this house working. I mean, I've gone out for a drink I've done stuff like that, but pretty much been in this house and working since March, and that's quite a long time. And I don't mind that. Quite like working at home. Look, we've got our lovely lights that are ready for when I'm on Zoom or on Teams with my gastroenterology conferences going on. That's going to be amazing, because they're going to go, look at her, little blondie. But yeah, so I just feel it is a really frightening time, but we've got to have faith in the fact that things are going to be okay. And when you feel like they're not, it's how do you deal with that? You know, what do you do? I mean, for me, I sit and write and I journal, and obviously writing this book was very therapeutic for all of the authors, and I've got authors working on the second book now, and I love that. In fact, I've come up with a new tagline today. I really like it. Writing and researching about humans. Oh, how good is that? That's who I am. That's what I'm doing, and that's what I like. I like talking about humans, and whether that be travel, health, love, those main things really. You know, so yeah, I really had a difficult day yesterday, so I didn't really want to talk to you guys too much. Hope you didn't mind that. But the other thing, just quickly talking to you about my doctorate. So we have dotted I's and we have crossed T's, and I will be starting my new position on the 5th of January. So please wish me lots of luck. It's going to be a real challenge for me. I know it is, but I've got an incredible team working with me who are, you know, my supervisory team, and I do believe that between their knowledge and their expertise in so many areas that I need to kind of learn, and my passion for my subject and speaking to the people that I'm going to be kind of interviewing about how they felt, it's kind of like this, but for Crohn's disease patients. So it's going to be a little bit of a story along those lines, and then obviously there'll be some academic stuff within there where we're going to have to say, right, this is what we found. But it's one of those things, because it's philosophy and it's called phenomenology, it's something that looks at, it's work that's never finished, and it's a way, there's something called hermeneutic. It's an interpretive method of research, and it's going to be really interesting and very exciting. I'm nervous. I am nervous because I want to make sure I've got time for all of you guys and all this what's going on. So between now and then, which is only 3 weeks away now, I've got shared loads of reading to do. I think I've got a queue of 5 books. Do you know what? My house has got cracks everywhere in it since we've done all this work. Oh my gosh. That's fine. Everything is fine. So yeah, it's just going to be a challenge, and I know that you guys will still be there, but I don't want to be putting stuff out on here that you don't want. Oh, that's something I was going to say. I had more than a couple of you reach out to me at yesterday's vlog and said you really enjoyed it, and it was this sort of thing, it's sitting down chat like my Monday ones. If that's what you want, 100% that's what I'm going to give you on this channel, because it's so easy to just sit down, chat, not edit and upload. I can do it straight from my phone. It's just easy as pie. But hot water bottle on my back, sorry about that. The travel stuff is what people seem to come to my channel for. Sometimes they say, sometimes they don't. So obviously with those I'll be editing and stuff, but I am really having a bit of a waffle now. But I just wanted us to spend some time together, and I may cry now, and if I don't, I'm going to switch the video off. Yeah, I'm probably going to cry. I think Christmas is going to be a tricky one. Obviously my birthday is around the corner on New Year's Eve, and I'm fine with that actually, and the children have got the day off, which is so lovely. So we're going to spend some time probably doing the things that I love to do. You know, we take Holly out, hopefully Starbucks will be open, we'll grab a coffee, something like that, and have a nice evening at home indoors watching whatever they put on. I always say it's the Robbie Williams show, because we watched that one year. It's not often that we're not really telly watchers, we don't really sit and do that. But in January, you know, these miracle twins of mine will turn 21, and it's kind of like when you're trying to get pregnant, you sort of dream of that day, don't you? I mean, we did have a pretty good 18th. Jasmine had a surprise party, which was nice. Nathan didn't want one, which was fine. But, you know, we will be celebrating it, obviously, probably at home. I just don't know. And also, I'm really nervous. Don't shoot me down. Mum's got to come into the house for the first time in probably since the new year. And I'm nervous of her because she has she has carers go in. Read book 2. There's a lot in book 2 about this, because I try not to have a chip on my shoulder, but there's a lot of things mum can do and doesn't because she chooses not to. So therefore she has to have carers go in. And that's exposure in my eyes. You know, she's going to be sitting around our dinner table. Obviously we're going to have her around for Christmas. You know, we kept saying for years, oh, it's the last one, it's the last one, it's the last one. And you just don't know with mum. She's a cat with 9 lives, you know, but we've got to have her in for Christmas. We are all nervous about that. What can you do? What can you do? At the minute, it's very much trying to look at that glass half full, because we're in Medway, we're in the thick of it. You know, we've got a very high prevalence around here, and it is nerve-wracking. So we've got so much, like so many people that we can't see that we want to see, and you know, anyway, I'm going to be doing my Q&A tomorrow. If you've got cute questions, do come let me know, because I'm really excited to film that and get that up for you. Let's stop this silly upsetness, because it's not necessary. It really isn't. There is so much to be grateful for, and my life does feel as though it's really going in a really good forward direction, and I just need to keep healthy. So for me, taking my vitamins, trying to get my exercise, because that increases your immune system, you know, especially make sure you've got a little bit of vitamin D in there, guys, at this time of year. I might talk about that more in January, because we're going to be talking more health in January on this channel, and hopefully you're going to love it. But I do need to edit this video. This is one that is going to get up for you today, because it's 3 o'clock now. It'll be getting dark soon. Oh my gosh. And take care of you. Whatever you're feeling, please know that, you know, I'm sending you lots of love. And can we please spend some time together before the children come home on Christmas Eve? So I already have a Christmas Eve video planned, but I do probably want to do a bit of a live. I'm definitely going to do a live Christmas Day, and I'm also probably going to do a live on my birthday, because I know there's a lot of you out there that are going to be completely on your own. That's the bit that I think I struggle with, is thinking that people haven't got anybody. And, you know, for me, that would be really tough, because it's not, I don't know, it's just hard, isn't it, to not be around the ones you love. And I know that both of my two are really nervous that they're out working at the moment in this environment where it's just really bad. But what can you do? You've got to kind of keep going because of the economy and stuff, and it's just such a debate, isn't it? It really is. So yeah, I thought we'd do a few lives, and then you'll be keeping me company, and you know, we can chat on lives. I don't know if you know that, which would be lovely. I should probably do it in here on the computer so I can answer messages much easier. In fact, I can talk to you, can't I? You can type them and I can talk. So yeah, lots of love to you. I'm sorry this is long and chatty, but you did say you like them. So I will see you for the Q&A next. All right, so take care. Happy Vlogmas, and I'll see you soon.